There we go. Let's get the stream started. Garth out of here. Hey guys, what's going on? Back in some Zenless. I guess I'll lead off with spoilers probably for chapter 4 or patch 1.2, right? Because I'm guessing we're gonna be following up on the sort of story beats that we were left off on with some of the outer ring trouble still going on. We still have Lucius on the run. Don't know exactly, well, I mean, we kind of know, right? Some like Ether Energy Corporation contacted him, part of what happened there with the Vanquishers in Pompeii. We also have to fucking question Perlman, right? Perlman's still in the outer ring with the Sun Skeleton, waiting for him to wake up. So we have that aspect, but we also have the Section 6 squad with, at the very end, Miyabi going like, I'm gonna punish everyone whose name is on here being responsible for the fall of Eridu and the death of her mother. And we had to reveal that what Faith is working towards. Sorry, I'm forgetting the name of their master, their teacher right now, but they did give a name. And essentially it was like, oh, she was one of the ones who was blamed for it, and Faith was like, we want to prove her innocence. So now there's a little bit of a clash there of like, hey, maybe calm down, Miyabi. Maybe she wasn't part of what, got your mom killed. Maybe. But so that's what I'm anticipating for what we might get this stream for any like story teaser bits. Yeah, let's get started. Enough of me yapping. Let me make sure that the
Hi there, Proxies. Welcome to the Zenless on Zero special program. Great to see you all again. I'm the intelligence broker with the hottest gossip on the scene, Mr. Z. And next to me is...
another Big Boo.
Hello, Lady Meow. We're live
Cat
now.
Big Boo.
Hi, everyone. Welcome to the show.
In today's live stream, I'll be teaming up with Lady Meow to
Section
bring you
6,
all the
right?
latest updates.
Hello, squad.
We truly appreciate your support.
Why so
yeah.
serious, Mr. Z? You're not nervous because
well,
the
yeah,
story
6.
is about Section
Chapter,
6
Section
this time,
6.
are you?
Because we're on chapter 4, right?
Section 6 is
So either this will be chapter 5,
to handle hollow
or
disasters.
this is going to be another special episode
watching over us.
similar to what we got with
a bit of an exaggeration.
Jane Doe.
But for the average person, Section 6 is definitely a group to look up to. I heard they've even got quite the fan base.
As the best intel broker in New Eridu, I've infiltrated the Section 6 fan club and got an inside scoop about the team.
The whole ass
Next,
fan
I'll be
club.
introducing them to you all.
Okay.
But before we get to Section 6, we have to first introduce HAND, the Holo Affairs and Visualization Department.
Yeah, that's
They're
the
one of the top governing
overall,
agencies in New Eridu.
Oh, the
Agency.
bureaucracy.
new area.
Let's not put it that way. Although they're a high-level organization involved in city administration, HAND mainly handles matters related to hollow disasters.
Yeah, so
As
we
a
got
specialized agency,
whole
HAND
new
is its
area,
own
maybe a whole
armed
new
forces,
combat zone.
which is why they
We'll have to
established
see.
hollow special operations.
And Section
Saw
6
Miyabi
is
there,
the 6th
on the
unit
left
of
side.
HSO.
That's right. Section 6 has built quite the reputation
so
since its
cocky.
establishment and gained a lot of
Been a while
respect
since
among
we've
the
seen
public.
the Hungary
Under normal
Oni
circumstances,
and
few get the
Harumasa,
chance to
right?
interact with them.
But if you ever get caught up in a hollow disaster or some hollow-related
what were you
crime,
doing there,
you
Sokaku?
might just meet this elite team.
Yep.
If you do
Yeah, I
run
remember
into them, consider
Harumasa
it
popping
both
up
a
there.
blessing
He's a
and
little bit of a
curse.
lazy bones.
Oh, what do you mean?
Well,
He
it's
doesn't
a
wanna
blessing in the sense that
work
Section 6 is
all the time.
undeniably
Oh, that's
skilled.
okay. So that's gonna be from the story. Yeah, that's gonna be some comic art. Nice.
And we'll definitely rescue you. But it's also
Love Miyabi.
since the team members are
Oh,
all pretty
man.
eccentric. So
Yeah,
you still
they all
better
have their
hope for the
fans. Fans of Haramasa. That's great. That's gonna be so much fun to pause in the story and look at the art.
There is one normal person among them that you can rely on.
You mean Miss Yanagi, right?
That's right.
Yanagi.
And the story we are
I thought
about to
they'd go to
witness also
Yanagi.
revolves around Miss Yanagi. Everyone knows now that HSO Section 6 is part of Hand's Armed Forces, and that the team members are all highly capable fighters.
Yeah.
The founder and team
I
leader,
remember the
Ms.
cutscene.
Hoshimi Miyabi,
Hello,
is
Fox
particularly
Girl
exceptional.
Virgil.
But
I cannot
it's
wait
Miss
for
Yanagi's
you
guidance
to come
that
out.
transforms the raw power of
They're
Section
in the
6's
training
field
area
agents
there.
into an effective asset in battle.
Sounds like Miss Yanagi
Yeah,
is
I'm
the
probably
brains
gonna
behind
skip
the
this
team.
patch and wait for
You could put it that
Miyabi.
way, but if you want to know more,
though on my
play the
EU
VCR.
account I will roll the 50-50 for lighter because I think I think it looks very cool.
What's wrong, Deputy Chief?
But
It's
yes,
probably just my imagination.
main account save for Miyabi.
But I feel
I
like
want Fox Girl
something's
Virgil.
about to happen.
Okay, fun.
Special Operations Section 6. Heroes
Fun
of the
camera
Heritage.
angles.
I'm afraid no one in this world needs your
Is this
salvation.
another hacker?
That logo, it's...
Mm,
I can fail countless times, but you can afford a single mistake.
Hurting people like this.
this might be a hack we ran into before. I can't remember.
For must be you.
Cool. And some gameplay with the Yanagi. Or Yanagi. How they want to say it. Yeah, both the characters patch do look cool, but then I'm like, but Fox Girl Virgil. But Miyabi also new enemy. Nice. Fun. And the lens flare from the glasses. Hey buddy.
I'm here to issue a challenge to all of you.
Nice. Yeah, I love those animations. The punches and kicks being incorporated. And then that. Yeah, KOF, super. Definitely have a little bit to look at here and there. Yeah, also saw some
that
fucking
was a
idiot
lot of
YouTuber
info. Were Miss
using the
Yanagi and Miss Miyabi
the
fighting?
Miyabi
I
shot
wonder what happened.
You can
as if it was
yourself.
Yanagi, and I was like, "You're
Hey, Lady
fucking."
Meow, why are you always
Don't
revealing
recommend this
information ahead
idiot to
of
me.
Where did you even source that from?
Come on, Mr.
'Cause I was like,
Z.
yeah, that's
I'm an
clickbait.
intel broker too,
Like,
you know.
Miyabi's
I
not coming out in
managed to get some
1.3. We
audio
know
files
that.
of Miss
So you're just trying to
Yanagi. Wanna
clickbait
listen?
fucking people with your thumbnail.
What?
Hello, I'm Tsukishiro Yanagi, Deputy Chief
But yeah, we'll
Intelligence
definitely go
Officer
back
of
through the
Section
trailer
6.
again
Is
and look at
this from a public recording?
some of those
Hello,
moves
Chief
and
Tsukishiro
some of
Yanagi.
the
Sorry, I'm the
animations
Deputy
again.
Chief. The Chief of Section 6 is Hoshimi Miyabi.
Mhm.
Please be careful not to confuse our positions.
Yeah.
How are you having a conversation with the recording?
Thank you for the clarification, Miss Yanagi. I heard
Well, obviously
Section 6
she was answering these
by
questions
Miss Miyabi,
beforehand.
and that it's an elite team that holds a
It's all
rather special
scripted.
position even within hand. Is there some deeper story behind it?
Chief Miyabi played a key role in establishing Section 6, but it was also a decision carefully made by hand and the
State of the city
administration
and the
in
Hollows.
consideration of the state of the city and the Hollows. We share the same mission as our other colleagues at
Mm-hmm.
hand, to deal with Hollow disasters.
What was
Residents of
it?
the
Oh,
area
man,
can
the
also
top of the
log
top,
into the city's
which-
official website for
Void
public
Hunters?
information on
Is
all
that it?
divisions of hand.
Oh my!
There's something-
quite
there's
the
voids.
official answer.
But
You
yeah,
don't let anything
Miyabi's
slip through,
among
huh?
the ranks.
Well, I heard that the members of Section 6 are all rather eccentric. How do you coordinate them, Miss Yanagi?
Or at least her
Section 6
ancestor
operates
was
smoothly
from
under
that
our
one
chief's
trailer we
leadership.
saw.
I simply assist her by handling minor tasks when needed. Our team is equipped to deal with any major Hollow-related incidents, and my teammates know what they're doing, so there's no need for too much supervision. Of course, if anyone's skipping shifts or slacking off, then it's my
Yeah,
duty to
Harumasa.
discipline them.
Is
Or,
it just my imagination, or did the room just get colder?
Or Sokaku getting the food.
Must be your imagination.
But I can tell this family would fall apart without you.
All right, Let's talk about Section 6's latest
Very
operation
chill
now.
music.
Can you tell us about what you encountered during this incident?
We were invited by the HIA to test some new technology, which included
Okay.
trying out new equipment and recording raw data. The specifics are confidential.
Ooh, I can sense something big must have happened here. Could it be
Virtual
related to the new
revenge.
equipment? Ah, the curiosity is killing me. Looks like we'll
Big
have to
blue
find
guy
out
there?
the truth ourselves.
Ooh.
Will we get to experience
Okay, it is
the
gonna be a
new
special episode.
Anyway,
Neat.
thank you for sharing, Miss Yanagi.
I
One
can't
to
believe I
save
didn't know
Section
about
6.
this intel. I am
Well, that would be
failed
fun
as an intel
if it's
program.
similar
Don't
to
be
Jane's.
sad, Mr. Z. There's still more to
And
the
again,
story
that-
in the outer ring, right?
I will
We're
forgive
counting on you to fill us in
1.3
about
for not having story mode because it's a
Really?
special episode
Am I
and
still
will be from
qualified to do this?
Go ahead.
Yanagi's
Then let's shift
POV.
our focus back to the outer ring for
So
now.
we have no reason to be
Although the
using
Tour de
TV
Inferno
mode.
has
That was
concluded,
my main
the
issue with
story of a
1.2 is it's
certain
like,
champion remains
no, you set it
untold.
up for us to use
After
TV
the
mode
Tour
and
de
then
Inferno,
removed
I'm
it.
sure all you proxies are
So
more
that felt
familiar
weird.
with Lighter now. And as
And
the champion
I
of
did
the
not
Sons of Caledon,
particularly enjoy
he
the
doesn't
filler
concern himself
combat
with the
fights
names of those
without
he's
TV mode
defeated.
breaking them up.
Sporting his leather jacket, accented with
Yeah,
a bright
Lighter.
red scarf, I'd say
He's
he's
cool.
the coolest guy in my book.
That's the question.
Yeah, I'll
is,
definitely.
Why would someone so independent
I'll
like him
again.
join a
1.3
biker
gets a
gang?
pass, given it's
although
going to
Lighter
be
might
similar to
seem
Jane
like
Doe's,
quite the lone wolf,
and that makes sense.
he actually cherishes
Diegetically
every member
makes
of the
sense.
Sons of Caledon.
So I'll be like, you know what?
But there
That's
must be some
fine.
hidden reason behind his
But
decision
next
to
time we
join
play
them.
as Faith,
A
then
hidden reason.
better be
In
TV
that case,
mode.
Should we ask Lighter himself?
or else I'll be
Don't tell me you
I'll
have a
shoot my
recording of him
pants.
too.
I swear.
Hello,
I'll do it on
Mr.
stream.
Lighter. Why did you join the Sons of Caledon?
Wait, are you really just gonna ask like that? If there's a hidden reason, he
Boxer.
would just tell us.
Yeah, but I really like that we
big
saw in his
daddy
animations there.
Huh?
Oh, the boss a
That's it?
favorite.
I
Um,
see.
I really
As
like that we saw his
expected of Mr.
animations.
Lighter,
He's not just
straightforward
punching,
and
he's doing
honest.
punches and kicks. It's like, ah, that's
Speaking
super
of
cool.
which, the Tour de
He's not
Inferno is
talking
over
much.
And a new overlord has been crowned. But I heard there's something called settlement days in the
Uh-huh.
Outer Ring.
Ah, I've heard of it too. By tradition, within 3 days of a new overlord taking charge, anyone with past grievances can challenge
Got
the
it.
new
And
leader
that's why
to
he's like,
settle
okay,
scores.
I'll take
This
you
is
all
also a
on.
chance for the gangs to resolve
Right.
personal grudges.
In the past, these challenges were certainly far more brutal. But in recent times, settlement days is more like a festival, and it's become rare to see anyone actually trying to make trouble for the Overlord.
Except for this
Do
time.
you think anyone would challenge you, Mr. Lighter?
Well,
Certainly seems so. See you around.
they throw a Molotov at him.
And there he goes.
That didn't take long. And he doesn't seem nervous
Yeah.
at all.
Right. It doesn't seem like the Sons of Caledon are taking
fun art there,
settlement
though.
days
I
very
like that.
seriously.
But like Lighter just said, things have calmed down a bit in the past few years.
In Lighter's agent story, you'll
Cool.
receive an invitation from the Sons
Very
of
Baki.
Caledon to participate in this Outer Ring celebration.
Neat.
As the settlement days begin,
Yeah, that's great
everyone
art.
in the Sons of Caledon is goofing around. Meanwhile, Lighter
Yeah, a little
readily
animation
accepts
there.
challenges and steps into the arena.
Yeah, also
However,
good art, of course,
as he
with
continues
Yanagi's.
to win
Very
battle after battle, the
kawaii,
situation
very
starts to
sugoi.
take an unexpected turn.
But yeah, you can tell
This
they're
is where
definitely
you
Baki
leave
inspired
everyone hanging?
with
Hey.
Lighter's art.
If we give away too much, there won't be any suspense.
Speaking of the Outer Ring, isn't
Yeah,
Perlman still
there we
out
go.
cold there?
Actually touching on
We shouldn't forget, he still
continuing
has crucial
some of the
intel.
leads.
Not to worry, it won't take long before you proxies
Okay.
can get that crucial
So they are
intel
touching
from
on the
Perlman.
Perlman stuff.
And Section 6's
Not
elites will, through
talking
an
about
unexpected
Lucius
turn
yet.
of events, end up becoming involved with the
Oh
Vision
boy.
case.
Okay, and that's probably
This
touching on
is just the start of Bell and
Yeah.
Wise's story with the members
Yep.
of Section 6.
With
so
the,
please stay tuned for
Miyabi
future
section at
installments
the
of the
end.
main story.
There'll
And the
still
slight
be some time before
conflict
the
there.
continuation of that story. So, let's return to version 1.3
Yeah,
and
some
get to introducing
maybe
our
next patch, maybe
agents.
1.4.
We're moving on already. All right, let's dive into the intel
Cool.
on Miss
Yeah, so now we're
Tsukishiro
getting,
Yanagi.
The
As you can
deets.
see, I'm the one giving the info this time.
Tsukishiro Yanagi, a member of Section 6
Yeah.
and an
I
S-rank
really do want to make
agent
an
with
anomaly team,
electrifying
but I
attacks.
only have Piper, and she's
Seriously,
great.
doesn't
But
anyone care that
obviously
I'm the
that
one
means
who
you
got
can't
this
trigger
info?
disorder or stuff like that as often.
naginata that matches her slender frame. In combat,
Yeah,
she
I like
uses a
that animation
combination of
going behind.
styles to take down enemies.
It's definitely nice.
Her special attack
teleports
lets her
behind
attack
you.
enemies while changing her stance.
Cool.
Yanagi's
Stance
available moves
based.
will change depending on her stance.
Neat.
And she'll
I do
also
like
get
that.
different buffs. These buffs
A
remain
bit
in
similar
effect for
to
some time
what?
after Yanagi switches
Sentience? Yeah,
Simply
for
put,
sure
as long
sentience.
as you keep a good
Good
rhythm
rhythm.
of
Cool.
switching her stances, Yanagi
From
can
both.
continuously receive the
Cool.
buffs from both stances. Also, after Yanagi switches her stance,
Yeah, that's
every
neat.
time she deals damage with a basic attack, her anomaly buildup increases.
Okay.
When she
Dashing
unleashes
around.
her EX special attack, Yanagi enters Shinra Bansho state
And switches.
her stance. She charges up and rushes in with a forward stab, followed by a powerful downward attack, dealing electric damage. If the target is under an anomaly, Yanagi
Okay,
will
yes, in
trigger a
both
special
stances up
disorder
there.
effect without removing the target's anomaly while giving herself a buff.
Without removing an
Now,
anomaly.
let's
But yeah, I've
see
seen the
this in
two
action.
stacks there, I think. The stances. And then there's a separate buff. I think for the skill? Yeah, new area defined.
In
New
combat, you
environment,
can
nice.
switch Yanagi in to unleash her
Oh,
EX
Rainy
special attack
City.
after her teammate triggers an anomaly, dealing extra damage
Is
while
this in
applying
Luna Square?
debuffs.
Or
In
similar
such
location?
cases, Yanagi deals massive
It is in
electric
Luna Square,
damage
I think.
while switching from stance to stance to
Vina
maintain
City.
her buffs. There is none of the usual
Cool.
gentleness that Yanagi seems to exude.
Yeah, so
when
this is probably
activating her
happening
ultimate,
during this special
only
episode.
Intense focus as she lets loose
Cool.
a flurry of deadly slashes.
Trust me, you don't want to
And
be on
music
her
as
bad
well.
side when she gets serious.
Yeah, again,
Agreed.
she looks
But in
neat.
her day-to-day life,
They both look
Yanagi
very
is still
cool.
a gentle person.
But I
She
have
only
to hold
becomes
off
that
for my
serious when
fuck
things get
school
real.
virtual
Got
waifu.
more details to share?
I can't give away
Gotta do
everything
it yet.
just yet. Now let's shift our focus to Lighter.
Yeah.
Here comes Lighter, an S-rank fire and stun agent.
If you saw our last special program,
Yeah,
you
since
probably
nothing's
still
going on,
remember
I'll move this
cool
down.
dude.
Indeed, he's a proud member of the
He's
Sons
neat.
of
I
Caledon,
would go
no
from
doubt.
probably on my main
With
account
those
if I
golden
did not have
gauntlets and
Kaleda.
that red scarf, he
That's why I'm
certainly
getting
stands
him on
out
my
in the
EU
crowd.
account because I'm like,
Truth be
does
told,
look neat.
Letter's not one to hog the spotlight.
Yeah, look
And
at that.
of course, he uses his
Love it.
fists in combat. Lighter faces his enemies head-on in close-range combat. And when his morale is high enough, the
Okay.
big hit of his basic attack sends him into an
Nice.
enhanced state. In
Yeah,
this
so that's
state,
the
he
enhanced
consumes
punches.
morale and increases his impact to quickly
But yeah, look at those
stun
kicks
his
as well.
foes.
Ah, I love that.
His attacks also
I love it
reduce the
incorporates
target's
both.
fire and ice
Both.
resistance
It's so
and
good.
makes them stunned
Out of all
longer.
the characters we've had so far. Oh,
Also, when Lighter
Yeah,
fights
thanks.
alongside
Thanks for the
teammates
JoJo.
with the attack specialty or his Sons of Caledon friend,
but yeah,
he allows his
look,
teammates
that
to deal more
Shoryuken.
fire and ice damage when he hits
I just,
enemies.
he is so far the most fighting game character we've got. Just straight up, he has a KOF super, he has the Shoryuken,
During combat,
Oh,
Lighter
it's so
recovers
good.
morale as his teammates face off against opponents.
and again, his punches and kicks
Once
mixed
Lighter
together.
is ready to roll,
It looks
you
so
can use
good.
a quick assist to switch him in. He can
Interesting
hammer
as well,
enemies
using
with a
2
continuous
stunners on this
flurry of
team.
punches while nimbly dodging attacks. This helps him stun enemies quicker, setting up his
Lycon.
team for some serious DPS. And when it's time for
But
his
yeah,
ultimate,
big ol'-
Lighter slams
yeah.
the ground with a
The
powerful
KOF ult.
punch, dealing
So good.
massive damage and daze
I just
to
love all
nearby
the
enemies.
references
With
they put in
his fiery
Zenless.
fists and
Work
powerful
into the
fighting
move
style,
set.
Lighter sure is a hot one.
Yep.
R-
Again,
right.
might get him on a U. Oh, I have
That's
enough for
all our
50-50
new
over there.
agents, but
So,
let's not forget
we'll have to
our new
see.
Bang Boo,
Okay.
Batty Boo,
Batty
and
Boo,
Night
Night Boo. We've seen Batty Boo
Two new
before, I
Boo
think.
Boo? Any chance they'll help get our mahjong game going? We're still short 2 players. you know.
Mahjong? If we get a Mahjong minigame in Zenless,
Let's stay on track.
that'll be it for
After
some
the
people.
1.3
They will
update,
be,
Foxies can signal search in the Bang Boo channel
Okay,
to
cool.
get the
New A
A-rank
rank.
Bang Boo,
Nice.
Batty Boo.
Yeah, we've seen him in the
And
story
they
before.
also get Night Boo
Another
as a
A-rank.
reward from the event
Cool.
The Mystery of Arpeggio Fault. Just so you know, the only way to obtain Night Boo as
Okay.
of now will be from that event.
So another
Batty Boo is an
Ocean Bang
A-rank
Boo.
Bang Boo who uses rockets and Molotov cocktails to deal fire damage with his active skill. When
Wonder if
teaming
he's the
up
one who
with an
tossed
agent
that
and
Molotov
activating a
earlier or
chain
later.
attack, Betty Boo leaps forward and shoots a rocket,
Yeah, just
dealing
look at that.
fire damage in a large area
good.
ahead.
Take them all out
Oh.
with one big
Oh.
blast. Very nice.
Now our other A-rank Bang Boo, Night Bull, can summon stars on the
Yeah.
battlefield.
What was that?
Collecting those stars restores energy
Okay,
for agents.
so a little similar to
When
another
activating a chain
Bang
attack,
Boo we have.
Night Boo
Gives
summons
energy.
3 rainbow ponies. The ponies trample enemies ahead, dealing ether damage.
Silly guy.
With these new agents and Bang Boo raring to go, let's talk about signal searching.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
In the
Are they
first
gonna
half
show
of
A
version
ranks?
1.3,
Nope.
proxies will have access
Okay.
to the exclusive channel Moonlit
Yanagi
Serenity and the W engine channel
Yanagi.
Dissonant Sonata, where you
First
can
half
obtain
and
the
then
exclusive
lighter
S-rank
second.
agents Tsukishiro Yanagi and S-rank W engine Time Weaver.
Now they're saying that.
In the latter half,
Yeah.
the exclusive channel Champion of Embers and the W Engine channel Dissonant Sonata
Yeah.
will be
Again, both very
offering
cool. Don't blame
exclusive
people for
S-rank
going
agent
for them.
Lighter and the S-rank
Both very
W
neat.
Engine
Especially if you're
Rising
building
Laurel.
anomaly teams at this
As
point.
for the 1.3
like,
check-in event,
Anomaly is
each
getting
can get
so
10 encrypted
spoiled.
master tapes and 10 boopons in
That
total.
was that
So don't
3
forget to log
S-rank
in.
agents.
Also, many of you probably know that you can obtain a dynamic
Crazy.
background when reaching Trust
Yes,
rank 4
I still
with
need to do
characters.
more of that.
Here are Yanagi and Lighter's
Hey,
dynamic backgrounds.
You know what? They're finally showing them. Because I wish you could preview backgrounds. It would be so
those are
nice if you could
nice.
preview in
Better get
game.
those
So you
trust
could go,
ranks
I
up.
want to go for this
And
one.
don't forget the new Bang Boo. These new friends are itching to team up with
Hanging
you
out at the
all.
bottom.
Maybe we can squeeze in a couple rounds of mahjong before they go join our proxies?
Perhaps we should drop that topic for now.
Keep
Then
talking
what
about
topic should
Mahjong.
we talk about instead?
Yeah, again, I
Maybe
swear.
something that
They had
proxies
Mahjong
really
too.
like.
Redemption
Like the
code?
arcade.
No.
That's gonna be crazy. Yeah, and I did already get the code. So we can just get past this.
First of all, Miss Yanagi and Mr. Lighter's stories are coming.
Yeah.
Right.
Special
In
episode
version
and their
1.3,
stories.
Our new stories will be available through the themed
Yeah,
event
good art.
TV
Like I said before.
schedule. This
I
event
will
has unique
have
tokens,
to
which proxies can earn
push
from story
through some
broadcast and
the story
warm-up
to get to them.
exercises,
Some other
and
agent
then
stories.
exchange
Again,
them
I still
for
have to do
rewards.
Coletta's onward, I
In
believe.
Tsukishiro Yanagi's program
So
and the TV
start doing one or
schedule,
two of
Moonlight
those a week.
Traces, proxies can check
For the
out
3-hour
Tsukishiro
streams,
Yanagi's
get caught up
story
there.
and themed stages. Meanwhile, in Lighter's TV schedule program, The Champion, not only can you find Lighter's story and
So
stages,
this is their
you
stuff
can
of
also
like,
check
hey,
out
we're
the
trying to
special
get
play in
you-
which players can use Lighter
We're trying to
across
get you
a
to,
series of horizontal battle stages.
Play the
Each
content
stage will
as
give
it comes
Lighter a
out.
different buff. Of course, we can't
Yeah.
let Lighter fight
Oh,
alone.
is this like a
At the
2D
start
fighter?
of each stage,
Wait, hold on.
Proxies can designate an
It
agent
gave
as
you-
a supporting character.
That was the
Call them in at the
perspective
right times to summon them and have them unleash their
of a 2D
skills.
fighter.
Timing your
Or like
support
a
character
beat 'em up.
right can lead to additional
Yeah, beat 'em
buffs.
up. For
As
sure.
our
That's
combat
really
lovers,
cool.
We've added a new permanent gameplay mode.
Okay.
The simulated battle trials. By
Yeah,
fighting
that's super
battle
sick they're
after
doing that,
exhilarating battle,
perspective
proxies
change
can
with
steadily
Lighter.
climb higher on the tower.
Oh,
Apart
okay.
from polychrome rewards, players
Yeah.
will obtain a badge upon reaching a certain floor. The higher you climb, the shinier your medal gets.
But please keep this in mind. The higher you climb, the tougher your opponents and your agents
Okay,
won't
cool.
recover until you complete the entire phase.
Okay.
Like your HP, for example. Agents will retain the amount of HP they had from the
Yeah.
previous battle.
So
When
be
an agent
careful
falls in
not
battle,
to
proxies
take
can
too
select
much
a
damage.
replacement from their reserves. As you keep going through the challenge, you'll unlock more agents.
Yeah,
to
use your
choose
less
from.
powerful ones,
Yep.
get through a bunch of
And
stages,
enemy abilities will
use
get
your more
stronger
powerful
in
ones, get
simulated
through the
battle
last
trials,
ones.
too. For example, when you beat one of the twin bosses,
Oh
they
man.
resurrect faster
Oh,
than
that's
regular
that's such an
You
asshole
gotta stay
move.
flexible with your teams to conquer that tower.
Go for it, proxies.
That's still the fight.
In addition, we're adding a new
That I think is
roguelike
the most
gameplay mode
annoying,
in Hollow
even
Zero
though I can clear it
called
pretty
The
easily
Mystery of Arpeggio
at this
Fault.
point with my teams being
This
built.
mode
But
is split into 5 chapters. Each chapter has
Okay.
multiple floors of randomly
I mean, I still need to
generated
catch up on
areas waiting
one
to
or
be
two.
explored.
As
I
you
think
can
one
see,
right
in
now,
this
just of
mode,
the hollow
Proxies
modes.
will encounter various events
I
as
need
they
to do stream as well,
explore
doing
using
some
the
world quests and
HDD.
doing that.
You can fight enemies
World
by
missions.
ramming their tiles and defeat them by literally bumping
Oh.
into them with sufficient combat power.
It's
In
it's that
addition,
mini
you can
game.
even loot some NPCs via board combat.
Cool.
Like this innocent
It's sort of
shopkeeper
a
here.
streamlined version of that exploration mission.
Looks like even
Big,
the store
JRPG
owners
one.
can't resist the proxy's sheer power, I mean their sharp wit.
Also in this game mode, instead of applying to
Hmm.
combat, Rezonia will affect the HDD TV monitor board.
Cool. And I like the
Bamboo you
different
get in-game
perspectives.
will
I
show
like the
up as
layers
special
of the HDD
Bamboo
we're seeing.
Rezonia,
The foreground,
following proxies
background, I
and
should say.
providing bonus effects. During exploration, proxies will gain EXP, which can be used to activate the blessing group chosen at the start to boost your exploration abilities.
Okay.
Once you've finished exploring a floor, you can move on to the next one for more resources. The resources you collect can be used to upgrade your skill tree while
that's
outside
fun.
the game mode, giving you even more buffs for your next adventure.
Yeah, that'll be a cool game
And the
mode to
neat
go
thing
through
is,
then.
the buffs you get from the skill tree are completely up to you.
Neat.
So, proxies can customize their skills to suit their style.
Now that we've talked about the gameplay, let's discuss rewards. There are
Hello.
both permanent and limited time
Good night,
rewards.
boo.
Besides polychromes, proxies can also get the new Bang Boo, Night Boo.
I won't delve into the details here. Let's leave it to our proxies to explore for themselves.
Yeah.
Oh,
I mean, they're putting a bunch of
HIA is
content
hosting
in.
a new event too.
Yep.
There,
The event
proxies
time.
can engage in test battles with different buffs for each stage. Notably, they're offering stages where you can test out the new agent Tsukishiro Yanagi, utilizing specific buffs.
Okay,
Proxies
so we
can
have
try
done
soloing
something
stages with
similar
a
before.
single agent. So don't miss out if that sounds
Not
like
with
something you're
soloing,
into.
but
By the way, have
using
you heard
that,
the buzz about Breaded Belief?
you gotta interact with
They're gearing up
her
to open
to
a pop-up store at
do the
Luna
event.
Square soon.
There's a combat one sort of like that. Going like, hey, use anomaly teams or use these type of teams.
Not only
They
that,
shoot you.
word has it that the chef needs some help to host a special group of lucky customers. Lend a hand, and you might score a spot as a VVVIP customer
Oh,
at
boy.
the store.
And who knows, there might be more rewards waiting too.
Nice.
Little Bangbu dreaming big dreams. Apart from this recruitment for catering services, a Bangbu coach has thrown out an invite too. The Enna Assistant Program event is
coach.
coming your way in version 1.3. During this event, proxies can visit different Bangbu each day to accept tasks.
Okay.
Take photos for the Bangbu and assist the coach in checking on the results.
So a bit
of
similar
their
to the
training.
Bang Boo event we had
This
before.
Bang Boo can be a
Mixed up a little
handful.
bit.
If you want to check the results of their training, you gotta start by counting them. Don't let any distractions throw you off.
So I have to
Bangbu
count how
always
many of like,
appreciate
how
a
many
helping hand from proxies.
avakaboos are there?
So, besides the
Right.
event rewards, you can also get some photo wall
Okay.
decorations in
Good.
return.
That's good. There hasn't
There's
been
also
too
a
many
Bang Boo with a little
that you can
card
put up on your
handing out
photo wall, so I'm
tasks,
glad
too.
you're
Head
adding
over to
more.
the Help Kai event, complete tasks, and get some sweet
Okay.
rewards as thanks.
Right, just some
By the
passive stuff
way,
you
have
usually do.
heard? San's
Ah.
studio is opening up in Luminous
Cool.
Square.
Yeah, he's
They're
been an
stocking
NPC in
up
the
on
game for a
all
while.
the latest gadgets. Swing by and check it out.
Indeed.
Don't just window shop. If you see
Okay.
something you like, grab it and show off your latest finds on your display
Yeah,
stand
more
on the
customization
second
is
floor of
good.
the video store.
Treat yourself to
You can
something
arrange
nice.
it. Looks like it locks
In
into
addition, we will be
positions,
getting
but those are
double
probably
drops
divided into like
events
thirds or
for
something.
combat simulation
Depending
and
on the size of the
routine
shelf.
cleanup.
Nice.
So proxies,
Doubling.
get your farming hats on.
Pretty good.
In version 1.3, we optimized the layout of the friends system.
Chat, how many of
Expanding
you
the
have
size of
friends
the
that
name card
can
and
actually
adding a
use this?
section to display
I
titles
don't.
and badges.
Proxies will be able to get various titles from
I don't know, I
events
usually have
and
like
from Agent
one
Trust.
friend
You
in
can
each
only
other
equip
game.
one title.
Except for
And
Impact
as for
Third,
these
but that's
badges,
because it's like
you can
how
earn them from
having
various
friends
game
actually
modes
had a
and have
benefit for a
multiple on
long
display
time.
at once.
Of course, if you'd rather not show off any titles or badges, that's totally fine too.
Yeah.
Just change your title or
I'll take it
toggle
all
both
off.
off through your social settings.
All those events, proxies
can't
will have
say
their hands full
anything.
for a while.
Unless you
But
watch
wait,
me
there's
stream.
more. I know you've got a whole
Hands
list of
on hips.
optimizations too. Come on, spill.
Of course, of course. In version 1.3, we've tweaked the functionality, appearance, and gadgets for the compendium. For example, we've improved how daily tasks are displayed under the Errands tab. Now, even if your engagement is maxed out, you'll still see incomplete tasks marked out with the Go To button for easy access.
We've also revamped the weekly tasks at the very left under the Errands tab.
Adding some more stuff.
Introduces a new interface and way
Bizarre
to use
Brigade
tasks,
rather than having to play 2
weekly.
Yeah, that's
this
nice.
Update will drop on November 11th, a week after the new version is released. Moreover, the challenge tab has been renamed to Combat
nice little
for better
quality of life.
clarity. Under the Combat tab, you'll find new ways to access standard game modes, like the Investigator Training Course in version 1.2 and the new game modes that will be added in version 1.3.
I was like, the layout or the actual design looks the exact same, but they added another.
Proxies can use it to access
They added some more tabs,
tutorial stages, getting more familiar with the mechanics, meeting learning targets, and obtaining first player rewards. Plus, you can access free training and your cooperation exercises from here too.
All these training exercises are now conveniently grouped together.
Yeah, and also we've optimized
these are all nice little things that mean people don't have to go to a whole bunch of different menus as much, right?
And Hollow Zero. We've also added a new related agent feature for Expert Challenge, Notorious Hunt, and Routine Cleanup.
Okay, yeah, so actually telling you, Again, just little things that reduce how many menus people have to go through and confusion.
We've made a number of changes regarding materials, drive disks, W engines, and more.
For example, we're adding a quick craft/dismantle function
in version
1.3.
They kind of have that.
When you were short on materials, you could either craft with lower level mats, dismantle more advanced ones,
is it going to be using ones that you have a ton of?
However, only materials one level lower were considered before.
Okay.
With this update, the system now
got it. Yeah, so that's why if you were like, I'm trying to craft the highest level thing, and you have a whole bunch of low level ones, it wouldn't say you could craft. But now it allows you to. Yeah. Cool. That's nice. Yeah. They're showing it right now.
You have enough necessary materials, of course.
Yep. So, if you're running low on materials,
because sometimes it'd be like, oh, I don't have the final one or the blues, but I have like 100 greens, so
with a single action.
Yeah, it's again just nice.
But while we've always been able to craft low-level materials into more advanced ones, then maybe we should let other items have a go too.
You bet.
That's actually amazing. That's great. I would never use the fucking purple ones, so being able to use the like hundreds or however many I have of the purples and convert them up, that's great.
Oh yeah, and that's not the end of it. We've added a new
I don't think I have hundreds, but I have like at least 100 something.
Then I can also sort my drive disks by when I got them and dismantle them in batches now too.
Again, these are all just very nice, removing friction, quality of life stuff
We've made it
for
so
the
you
most
can
part.
sort your drive disks when dismantling, making it a breeze to filter disks that you don't need. Plus, the old Select All has been replaced by Quick Select.
Cool.
Just a tap, and you can select all drive disks of a specific grade or all those marked as discarded.
We've added a new details button for dismantling drive disks and W engines. And the original filter button is now an icon with text for better clarity.
Okay.
These minor UI changes can really amp up the whole experience. Also, in version 1.3, you can pin your favorite agents and Bangbu.
Quite
you can
nice.
pin your agents and Bangbu for the agent menu,
shop,
Bangbu
won't change too much.
And more. Now you can find
Just because the ones I have most leveled right now are also favorites, but in the future when I have more characters at 55 or 60, they'll help out.
You can view more sets at once. Moreover, we've added quick access from the drive disk recommendations interface.
Okay.
Overall, these touches are all about smoothing out the bumps in your experience.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh no, all that excitement drained my energy. Time for a cat nap.
Huh? Wait! Hey! Hang on a little longer. Lady Meow! Lady Meow!
Already
Don't
out of
worry,
it.
proxies. We're professional intel brokers. Even if we're nodding off, we'll stay hanging on. Well, that's a wrap for today's show. Thanks for
And
tuning
that's
in.
it.
Catch you next
Well,
time.
it says there's a little bit more. Yeah, and it's all glitching out. The hacker. Yeah. Who will be appearing in the special episode. Seems to have 2 faces. Okay, and then just get more of this. Again, great art. Overall, I think this is going to be a very positive update for the game. All the small quality of life changes were done, obviously, to just remove a bit of friction that people are having. Does it get more pink over here? Or is that just because that's... like it seems to be more red and then more pink. Weird. Yeah, so obviously quality of life is good. All the new modes and events, I think that's going to keep the patch feeling pretty lively. I know for myself, it's like, oh yeah, I need to catch up on agent stories, right? So that's probably what I'll be putting a decent chunk of time into. For streaming is, again, I think before the patch, before 1.3 comes out, I'll try to get in probably 2 agent stories. So again, that should be Kaleda and then Lycon Arena. I'll have to see which order they're in. But yeah, finally catching up there. But let's go back over the trailer again. I will talk a bit about that. Then I'll touch on a few things that I already sort of talked about there, but just the highlights, I think, of like, hey, this is cool.
Hey, but if you want to know more,
Let's play the VCR.
Okay.
What's wrong, Deputy Chief?
It's probably just
Distorted.
but I feel like something is about to happen.
Yeah, it'll look like we're finding Luminous Square.
Heroes of New Era
And the new areas we're doing, of course. With combat. And hub. Sort of a two-faced guy. Smiling and frowning. Oh, these lackeys.
People like this. The special monster we're looking for must be you.
And music as well. Yeah, so she switches between the Naginata and the sort of katana mode, right? I did see an animation there where she sort of put the shaft away and then was swinging with the sword. So that's cool. Again, I think her stance-based gameplay is quite neat. And then Lighter, of course, yeah, just literal fighting game character, which is pretty amazing. I'm gonna be seeing if someone who checked out Zenless for a little bit will maybe check out the new patch with Lighter, just because it's like, okay, you put a real fighting game character into the game. Right. Or the closest we have for the moment. Right. Then we got some different animations going on. Nice stretch. Yeah. Oh yeah. Okay. So like a copy of Miyabi fighting Yanagi. Yeah. Yeah, stepping through guy and like dissipating all these simulations or clones. Found the real one. But yeah. Yeah, fucking like I said earlier, I saw a retort. Saw an idiotic YouTuber using this shot as a thumbnail. Trying to go, 1.3 characters are crazy, bro. Like, Miyabi's appearing at 1.3, and it's like, we know you aren't. You're fucking clickbaiting. Fucking idiot. Get, not recommended to me by YouTube from now on. Good job. But yeah, still waiting for my Fox waifu. Fox Virgil waifu. She's very cool. Sorry, just fucking clickbait, man. something that, you know, sometimes you gloss over and you don't mind too much, but other times it's like, come on, bro. I know better. I know better. You're just trying to trick people. Yeah, they went out there. Yeah. And like I said, I think that with it being a special episode, it's totally fine if they don't have TV mode. I'm not going to be looking for it in 1.3, as long as the story is told diegetically, and it makes sense. Of like, hey, similar to Jane Doe, we'll be playing through the eyes of Yanagi or other agents, other members of Section 6, and that totally makes sense. If they go, no, you're actually playing as Phaethon, then I'm going to be like, okay, then I'm going to have a problem with it. But 1.3 gets a pass, so we'll have to see 1.4, what they end up doing with the feedback of, hey, people like TV mode. We want it in the main story. Put it back in, right? Continue to expand and improve. Don't remove it. And it's interesting because someone made, or some people have talked about it, it's like, everyone hated TV mode, everyone loves it now. But I think a really good comment that I saw, I think, I can't remember where it was exactly, but basically someone was like, hey, people don't complain if they're satisfied, right? So it's like, oh yeah, people who enjoyed TV mode in the main story weren't complaining because they were getting TV mode in the main story. They were liking it. They were enjoying it, being in the story, and definitely didn't mind having it there. And then obviously people that didn't like it, they were making their voices heard because they weren't satisfied. But now that it was removed from 1.2, somewhere where they set it up, they literally had lines in the van with the HTD and Fairy in the back, and we're like, okay guys, we brought everything out here for the HDD and Fairy to work, no TV mode, right? So it feels very awkward and disconnected in 1.2. But I won't rant about that too much. Just wanted to get that across of I am positive about 1.3. Depending on how they choose to present the story, the point of view will be going for, because that can make it, you know, that can make it make sense. It's diegetic. They explain it well, versus not. But versus not doing it well in 1.2. But yes, Yanagi, very cool. I really like the stance gameplay. Feels a bit similar to Senti, her Sentience from Impact 3rd, and I think that's always very cool. Have multiple move sets and moves you can go between. Then of course, yeah, like I said, Lighter is absolutely the most fighting game character we've gotten so far, and I really like that he uses both punches and kicks. YouTube compression just hates showing anything cool, so and then yeah, all the new game modes, all the new events, all of them look fun. I'll have to check them out. Still need to unlock, like I said, one of the game modes from Hollow Zero. But that'll be a stream for a separate time. Even those commissions, some of those world missions or commissions, whatever you want to call them. And yeah, new Bing Boo. Got Batty Boo, who we had seen a bit before, and Night Boo. They look both very silly and fun. But yeah, I think I'll end it off there. So thank you guys for coming on by. What did you guys think of the 1.3 live stream? I think it looks is exciting. I think it's going to be fun. Like, it definitely seems like they had a ton to do. Now most of it I'll probably be doing off stream. Looks like it'll be stuff that I can just grind without having to worry about it. But for sure we'll be doing the special episode. And of course now they're encouraging you to do the agent episodes during the patch, so that'll be my incentive to catch up more on those agent stories. So yeah, thank you guys for coming on. Oh well, yeah, also what did you think of Yanagi? and a lighter. You guys gonna roll? Like I said, EU account, I'm gonna go for lighter. I'll probably be skipping Yanagi just because I want Miyabi in an upcoming patch. Don't know when, but I think she seems very cool. But yeah, I'm gonna leave it off there. Thank you guys so much for coming on by. Hope you guys enjoyed. Love you all, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye. See ya. Ooh, it's gotten so hot in here, and I'm gonna need some more water and food. But yeah, best of luck for you guys pulling on Yanagi or lighter. Hope you get them. Bye bye.